All right, this is a 10-minute warm-up for another round, and this one's going to be with a bunch of hip openings. So to get this started, let's take this into Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. So that means you're going to be on your back with the soles, feet together, knees out wide. And once you come down, just bring your heels in close. Your low back's basically flat. The knees can be high, but still keep the knees out wide. And just let your low back settle in for a moment. And then let's just go back and forth, reaching. So with an inhale, reach your arms out long past your head. And with the exhale, just reach your arms forward, hands between your thighs somewhere. Inhale, reach this out long. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, forward again. Inhale, reach past your head. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, reach this out long. Now the exhale this time, reach forward and curl up as well. Lift your head and shoulders, hold here for just a moment. We're going to go back and forth from here, still with the knees wide, still with your low back down. So with an inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward, lift your shoulders and stretch your fingertips. Inhale, roll this out. Exhale, curl forward again. Inhale, roll out long. And then with the exhale, curl, but reach to the right of your legs. Inhale, roll this out. And with the exhale, curl and reach to the left this time. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl this right again. Inhale, roll out. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll this out long. Exhale, curl to the right. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, roll this out. With the exhale, curl right again. Inhale, roll out long. Exhale, curl left one more time. Inhale, roll this out. Now with the exhale this time, curl forward and stay lifted like this. Belly pulled in, low back down. Keep looking forward, stretch to your fingertips. And stay lifted, but lift your feet up off the floor. So shoulders up, you're still looking forward, stretch long through your fingertips. And I want you to just keep the legs as they are, knees out wide, and pulse this, bring your hands further forward on my count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take hold of your knees, relax your head down, and squeeze your legs in close for just a moment. And then take an inhale. And with the exhale, just release your grip. Reach your arms out wide, right and left palms to the floor, and extend both legs up high. Now straighten your legs as much as you can. If you gotta bend the knees, that's fine. Minimize the bend. Ankles over your hips. Belly pulled in, low back down. Point your toes up toward the ceiling. If you can straighten completely, tense up your thighs and lock your knees. Now keep your shoulders down and just scissor the legs side to side. And just take it back and forth. Warm up your inner thighs. And as you feel this out, now as you warm this up, try to take this even wider. Alternate the cross as you go back and forth. Try to rotate your big toes toward your midline and keep your low back on the floor. Just take it at a pace that you can keep steady. And just check in. Keep the legs as straight as you can. And then go ahead and bring the legs back together, back into center. Now still, keep the legs as straight as possible. And then lower your left heel toward the floor without lowering all the way. Right leg goes to the left. Let your body twist. Keep your shoulders down. And then come back to center with both legs vertical. Right heel down, left leg over the right. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Bring it back to center with both legs high. Left heel down, right leg over to the left again. Feel the twist. Come back up to center with the legs side by side. Right heel down, left leg over to the right again. And then bring it back up to center. Take one more round. Left heel down, right leg over to the left. Come back up to center with the legs side by side. Right heel down, left leg over to the right. And then bring it back up to center. Now once you come back to center, bring the legs back into Baddha Konasana. Soles, feet wide. Soles, feet together rather, knees out wide. Bring the heels in close and keep your low back flat on the mat. Now I want to take this to a variation of bridge. So bring the arms to your sides. Bend the elbows so the forearms are vertical with the hands curled into fists. Keep your gaze high and press the elbows into the floor. Now press into your feet and go up and down. With an inhale, lift your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, roll this down. Inhale, lift up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press up high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift your hips again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift one more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your knees pulled out wide, and just keep breathing. Elbows still pressing into the floor. Keep your hips lifting as high as you can. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, roll this down. Once you come down, keep the knees wide, but lift your feet up off the floor. Reach forward, take hold of your big toes. And once you've got that grip, keep the feet together, lift your head, lift your shoulders, and round your spine as completely as you can. So shoulders up, bring your tailbone up off the floor. And if you don't round your spine, you're going to get stuck. We're going to roll this back and forth. So bring the weight toward your shoulders, and then down toward your tailbone. And just keep moving back and forth like this. Knees still wide, hold on to your toes. We're going to try to do this about 5 times or so. It doesn't have to be exact. But when you're ready, just go ahead and bring this up and find a seat. So you want to come up onto your sit bones with the feet still lifted. Draw the heels in close. Keep your knees out wide. And just hold on to your balance here as best you can. Press your low back forward. Keep your chest open, shoulders back. Now keep the feet as they are, knees wide. Reach your arms straight forward. And just hold your balance. Now we're going to go back and forth from here. So just keep the arms about parallel to the floor. Keep your torso upright and keep your core braced. And just moving one leg at a time. I want you to lift your right foot, left hand to the right foot to touch. And then come back to center. Left foot, touch it with your right hand. Back to center here. Right foot to your left hand. Back to center. Left foot to the right hand. Back to center. Right foot to your left hand. Back to center. Left foot to the right hand. Back to center. Right foot to the left hand again. Back to center, left foot to the right hand, and back to center, right foot to the left hand again. Back to center, left foot to the right hand, back to center, one more round, right foot to the left hand, back to center, left foot to the right hand, back to center, then take hold of your toes again. Draw the heels in close, still sit this up tall, you're still balancing. Shoulders down, press your low back forward, and then lift your feet a little bit, or maybe a lot, but try to tense up at the hinge of the hips, so where the thighs actually connect around your pelvis. Hold that tension, sit this up tall, keep your gaze forward. And then keep your thighs tense and hold your balance as best you can, but very slowly. Release your grip, keep the legs where they are. Take an inhale. With the exhale, set the feet down and bring the hands down behind you and just fold your knees right and left for a moment. Now we're going to move around in sort of a version of a reverse tabletop from here. So go ahead and bring this into center, feet about hips width distance apart. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, fingertips out to the sides. Now just push down, lift your seat up off the floor. And let's go back and forth. And this time again, opposite hand and opposite foot. So just lift up, right hand to your left foot. And then come back to center. Left hand to the right foot. Back to center, right hand, left foot again. Back to center, left hand, right foot. Back to center, right hand, left foot. Back to center, left hand, right foot. Back to center, right hand, left foot again. Back to center, left hand, right foot. Back to center, couple more rounds. Right hand, left foot. Back to center, left hand, right foot. Back to center, right hand to the left foot, hold. Come back to center, left hand to the right foot, hold here. Back to center, and then set yourself down. Shake your hands out for just a moment. And then go across at the ankles, roll forward your hands and find all fours. And then from all fours, move around for just a moment. And we'll just take one wrist stretch from here. So just keep the hips stacked over your knees. Wrists underneath the shoulders with your palms down. And rotate your fingertips back toward the knees as far as you can. Now spread your fingers out wide. Dig your fingertips down into the floor. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Stay lifted. And if you just want to stay here, you can just sway the shoulders side to side. If you can take it further, slide your knees back and just take it as far back as you can without lifting your palms at all. Keep gripping the floor with your fingers. And if this is good enough, just stay here and keep that grip. Now, if you can take it further, go ahead, bring your right heel forward outside the right hand to where you can, and then set the knee back down. Left heel forward outside the left hand, and then knee to the floor. Right foot outside the right hand again. Bring the knee down. Left foot outside your left hand, and bring the knee down. Right heel outside the right hand again. Set the knee down on the floor. Left heel outside your left hand, and bring the knee down. And then just come up onto the fingertips and down to your heels. Take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. And we'll take this a little bit further into the hips. So once you're ready, come into all fours. And we're going to take this with a lopsided setup. So I want you to come down onto your right forearm, but stay on your left hand. Right elbow to the side. Right hand moves into center, so that forearm's diagonal. Slide your left hand back, stack the elbow above the wrist, and keep the elbow pulled into your side. Now just look down, keep your chest facing the floor. Put the weight to the right knee and hover the left. Left knee stays bent. Now lift the left knee to the side high as you can, and then fold the leg in. Out to the side for 2, and then fold back in. Out to the side for 3. Fold back in again, out to the side for 4. Fold back in, out to the side for 5. Hold here, keep the toes pointed left. And then bring your left knee down. Now keep the arms as they are, and then step your feet straight back, bring your body in the line. And you're going to take this into a lopsided plank. Now still keep your chest facing down, keep the left elbow squeezing in. And then lift your left foot up off the floor. Now bring the left knee forward toward your left shoulder as far as you can go. Extend the leg straight back. Bring it forward for 2. Extend it back again. Forward for 3. Extend this back. Forward for 4. Extend your leg back. Forward for 5. Extend it back again. Forward for 6. Extend the leg back. Now forward for 7. Left leg back and forward for 8. And extend your leg back. Forward for 9. Extend it back again. Now forward for 10. Stay here and set the left leg on your left arm. Keep your chest facing down. Keep breathing. And then go ahead and release. Bring both knees down and come back up onto both hands. And I'm just going to turn around, but we're going to take this on the other side. So when you're ready, come down onto the left forearm this time and stay on the right hand. Left elbow to the side. Left hand moves into center, so that forearm's diagonal. Slide the right hand back, elbow above the wrist, and keep the elbow pulled into your side. Now just look down, keep your knees down on the floor here, keep your chest facing down, put the weight to your left knee, and hover the right. Right knee to the side, lift it up as high as you can. And then fold the leg in. Out to the side for 2. Fold the leg in again. Out to the side for 3. Fold the leg back in. Out to the side for 4. And then fold back in. Lift to the side for 5. Keep the toes pointed right. And then bring the right knee back down. Now keep the arms as they are, and then step both feet back. Come into that lopsided plank. Right elbow stays pulled in. Keep your chest facing down. Lift the right foot, and then back and forth. Right knee to right shoulder, pulled in close. Extend the leg back. Forward for 2. Extend the leg back again. Forward for 3. Extend this back. Forward for 4. Extend your right leg back. Forward for 5. Extend it back again. Forward for 6. And extend this back. Forward for 7. Extend the leg back. Forward for 8. And extend this back. Now forward for 9. Extend it back again. Forward for 10. Stay here and push the right leg down onto your right arm. Keep your chest facing down. And then just release both knees to the floor. Come up onto both hands. Come into all fours. Or actually come up to a seat, I should say. And just take a couple breaths. And that is the 10-minute warm-up for today. Thank you very much.